Yo, what up, man? I'm back with another one, man. We ain't back.
It's killing you.
Today, man, we gotta talk about Wemby, man. He been going crazy lately, like just insane. Like Wemby is that guy, and I don't know if he has a case to be the GOAT. Well, I mean, he has a case to be the GOAT, but I'm not really confident in that. You know, I'm not confident in that assessment of Wembyama because we've seen guys that are tall, athletic. We've seen them go out there and the first couple seasons play amazing, but then, you know, injuries because of ligaments, just how tall they are, the body just can't handle it. In the first game of the season, Wemby went insane. Supposedly one of the best defensive front courts in the NBA. Dallas Mavericks, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively. You got Gafford on the back end, and you got Cooper. Amazing defender himself. You just got a bunch of so-called defenders on this team that could stop the paint from being dominated. But Wemby, he had no problem. He was doing it from the perimeter. He was doing it from the mid-range. He was doing it from inside. 40 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He made Anthony Davis look like a child out there. Anthony Davis, I don't know if he's regressing defensively or Wemby's just that good. But Wemby made him look silly out there, man. Wemby is looking great. What I saw that game, it was a lot of improvement. I saw him drive to the basket more inside looks. At first, Wemby was very perimeter centric, very perimeter centric, where he wasn't trying to get all the way down there and really bang with the big dudes, because I think he just was so much finesse and he really didn't have the strength to bang with the big dudes. But now he's down there, he's banging with those guys, he's getting into the paint, getting into the hole, doing his thing, and he making everybody look like kids. The work that he's put in this offseason has really shown, and especially that game. But the past couple games, Wemby has been playing, basically the same way. He's been dominating.
It's killing you.
Just a dominant player. And I think that's Wemby. Wemby has a top 10 all-time type of talent, but the GOAT, I just don't see it. But yeah, in his last games, after the Dallas Mavericks just domination, he went against the Pelicans, and it was interesting. The defense was there, but it wasn't. Like, I feel like Zion won that battle, because Wemby's obviously gonna block Zion multiple times, but Zion kept attacking, and so he forced the issue on Wemby. I think Wemby is a great defensive player, but fatigue of consistently having to challenge guys like that, I think that's the way to beat him. To just make him challenge everything, make him go at you every time. Because Wemby got into foul trouble, and if I want to believe, he got fouled out that game. So I think the attacking of Wemby will be one of the ways to beat the Spurs, really. Because right now the Spurs are, in my opinion, not right there with OKC, a step below OKC. De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. Then you got guys off the bench like Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle, man. And that guy is nice. He's been, I didn't expect him to progress like this, but Wemby that game had 29 points, 13 for 23 from the field, and 11 rebounds, and 7 blocks. 7 blocks. The stats don't tell the full story. I still feel like he lost that battle. But Wemby is still an impactful defender, impactful player. I just feel like people are jumping the gun a little bit. I don't want to put expectations on being the GOAT on this guy. We don't even know if this guy's body can hold up past 5 years. And that's really, really important right now, man. He consistently challenges people. He consistently goes up for, just big finishes now. Big dunks, all that. Can his body handle this? last year, Wemby handled it pretty good. In my opinion, he was amazing last year. Last year, Wemby averaged 24 points a game, 11 rebounds, basically 4 assists, and basically 4 blocks. If he can continue to produce this production at a consistent level with a higher volume of scoring, I ain't gonna lie, he has that GOAT case. He has the case to be the GOAT. You know, it may sound like I'm just trashing on Wemby, but the ability to move like he does at his height, the way he uses his body, the touch on his shot, the touch on his floaters and finishes, it's one of a kind. And he's not just shying away from screens. Guys like Giannis Antetokounmpo, guys like that, I feel like one of their biggest things is they don't know how to be a pick and roll guy. Giannis wants the ball. Giannis doesn't want to be off ball and trying to roll to the basket and stuff like that. I don't think that's his game. I don't think that's what he wants his game to be. But Wemby is comfortable with that. You know, that's surprising to say. Like, Giannis doesn't want the ball off the road, but he doesn't. He wants to attack by himself, and Wemby is fine with catch and shoot, attacking, rolling, pick and roll screen, pick and roll pop, getting the ball in the post. Wemby is fine with all of that. He has a very high ceiling because of the unselfishness that he has in his game. You know, he knows he's the tallest on the court. He knows he's gonna get the ball, but being able to move without the ball, I think, is what's gonna separate Wemby from guys like Jokic, the Jokic's, the Embiid's, the Lukas, the Giannis's. My bad, I said Jokic like 5 times. But that's going to separate him from some of these top guys in the league. Being able to move without the ball and still being able to be a decent passer when he gets in the post. That was one of Joel Embiid's biggest things, was when he gets in the post, he wasn't a good passer because he couldn't read it. He couldn't read what pass to do off the double team. But Wemby is tall enough, well, Joel is too, but Wemby is tall enough to see over defenders, and he is smart enough basketball player to make those right reads. He made a couple reads last year to Stephon Castle, or to just cutters in general, or to shooters. Wemby has a high basketball IQ, so I don't think that Wemby will become the GOAT off of just pure dominance. I feel like it needs to be calculated here. You know, it needs to be calculated, because in the league today, averaging 30 is nothing. You can average 30 and not make the playoffs. But I think that Wemby production needs to be, it just needs to be everywhere. Everything needs to be balanced out. 24 points per game will make Wemby the GOAT. 24 points per game, 11 rebounds. Let's get up to 6 assists, 8 blocks a game. Just fill the stat sheet and be an impact player all around, so you don't just strain your body trying to score 50 points a night. I think that's like the thing. Wemby can score 50 a night, but I don't think that would be good for his health and his body. I think it's gonna weigh him down. So doing all the little things on the court, just doing everything on the court at a reasonable volume, is what I think will make Wemby's career a long-term success. Will make Wemby stay in the league longer. Will make Wemby the GOAT to me. Being able to do everything and not just being a high usage player, because I don't think that's what we need Wemby to be. I don't think that's what we want Wemby to be. I think off the ball cuts, catch and shoot, pin down screens, pick and roll. I don't think I want Wemby to be an own ball creator. I just don't think that that's smart for, you know, trying to win basketball games and his health wise. Defensively, Wemby is going to be that guy defensively no matter what. You know, try to keep him as a roamer. You know, don't put him on your best player. Have him roam around to be able to come back to the paint quickly and get those shots swatted to the second stand. Like how the Bucks use Giannis. They don't put Giannis on the best player a lot. Unless it's like KD or somebody, they let him just roam around and get those blocks. I think that's what they are going to do with Wemby for the rest of his career. But yeah, Wemby could be the GOAT, but it won't look like how people think it will look like. It will look very underwhelming stat-wise if you just score first, you know, type of mindset. But as a basketball player, all around, he's going to look the best. And yeah, that's all I got, man. See y'all.